So today we're 13th of March, and this should be the week where you plant your peppers, those who plant peppers. So I made myself a list of with the different type of seeds that I have, and I'm gonna choose what I feel like having this year. So, and I'm gonna make some for my daughter too. I know approximately what she wants. So there'll be, for peppers, what you want is same as usual. I will dampen my my soil, then I will fill my little containers. Although I think I'm gonna start with smaller. I do have, they're saying I could start with 1 inch by 1 inch. Do you want to give me one of the little ones? Yeah. So, but these are 2 by 2 what I have. I won't use 1 by 1. I'm going to use the 2 by 2. So you want the little ones to start with, because we are going to move them to a bigger one later, like a 3 by 3. So this week we're going to put 2 or 3 seeds about a 1/4 inch deep in these little 2 by 2, or you could use a 1 by 1. And it's going to take approximately a week or 2 before we see the seedlings come out. And once we see 2 or 3 leaves appear, then we will go to the bigger size. And once it's with the 3 by 3, it'll stay in there until we're ready to go to the garden. So what they need, the peppers, is definitely heat. 26, 29 degrees. You need to ideally put them on mats. I've never tried them not using a mat, but if you don't have a mat, put them somewhere where it's warmer, definitely. And same as the other ones, you have to keep it damp until you see the little seedlings come out. So later on I'll have other tricks, like in the garden, if you want your plants to stay smaller, bushier, I would say, not the tall ones, then you will pinch the tip so that it, yeah, like I said, so it gets bushier. Also, you're gonna want, the peppers like heat, so I always put mulch in my garden under all the plants. But if you don't put mulch everywhere, at least for the peppers, you would want mulch on the soil so it keeps the heat, or put a black cover to attract the heat. You will want to fertilize until the fruits arrive. For the seedlings, at first, before they appear, you don't fertilize. Once they're going to appear, peppers, you're better to feed them with not too concentrated, a mixture that's too concentrated, and you're better to feed every week. Instead of doing like the other ones, every 2 weeks with a normal what the box says. This, I would divide in 2 and do it every week. And of course, we'll talk about it later, but once you start feeding them, you want a mixture in a sprayer, and at first you're spraying just the leaves. You're not putting I don't have the right word. What's the feeding thing?
The fertilizer?
The fertilizer. You don't want to put the fertilizer like directly in your soil. At first, it will go into your plant through the leaves. Eventually, we'll switch when they're bigger, and we will go with feeding directly into the soil. So I hope that covers about everything for the peppers for this week. And remember, 2 or 3 per cells, and we will choose the stronger one in there once we see them appear in a certain height. So that's it.